Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In case we haven't met yet, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below so I know it's the first time you're being exposed to Pajama Grandma in all my awesome pajamaness. Pajamaness, as if that could be awesome. It's all about being who you are and being comfortable in who you are, no matter how crazy and weird and strange other people might think you are, because deep down, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It matters only what we think of ourselves and what we're trying to accomplish. Today is day 398 of documenting my journey of transitioning from the brick and mortar world of real businesses and corporate America to the world of online business, online marketing. I do a lot more than market, so I want to say online business because I believe that a business is a lot more than marketing. I know there's gurus that will disagree with me, and there's some really bigwig gurus that I know and are friends, and I'm like, we don't butt heads about it, but we agree that, yep, marketing's important, but you got to be able to deliver on what it is that you're doing this incredible job marketing and selling. Because if you overpromise and underdeliver, you are not going to be in business very long. So today I'm thinking about and writing out, and I did it last night actually, and I'm just sharing what I did yesterday and how I went about doing it, how I take ordinary things like an ordinary women's summit and turn that into an offer, something that really can benefit people. You know, I think it's fascinating this first go round how difficult it is to sell people or convince people that they should listen in on a free summit. I am one of those people that love summits because I do see the incredible value in them, in tapping into other people's knowledge and wisdom and expertise and experience. It's just like reading books, but then a lot of people don't read books anymore either. I think there's a statistic, I love statistics, crack me up, but I think there's a statistic that says like 80% of the population never opens a book after they end their formal like school years. In the United States would be through grade 12 or whenever they leave school, but most people don't ever even crack a book after that. That's mind-boggling to me. And I would imagine that with all of the technology and social media and YouTube and videos and Google, that number is probably dwindling even more and that people don't read. However, leaders are readers, people. So if you want to be a leader in any aspect of your life, you should be reading and consuming and continuously improving and growing. I am, as I'm moving, finding one of the biggest challenges for me is letting go of books. I love books. I would love my next house to just have a whole library in it, a room that is nothing but floor to ceiling bookshelves. And I guarantee I could fill that baby up because I absolutely love books. Now this is coming from a woman that can't see out of her left eye and has to use a magnifying glass to see everything out of my right eye. But I still love books. I also will admit that I love my Kindle because I can make the font like this big and I have to move my hand a lot, but I can actually still read. I went a year a while ago, not being after my sudden cardiac arrest in 2010. It triggered something in my eye, my right eye, which was back then my good eye, and I couldn't see at all. And so I went a whole year. I know, I almost thought I was going to die again, not being able to read. I couldn't read a book. I couldn't read hardly anything. I still wrote, which was hilarious because I don't even think I can decipher what I wrote back then because my writing, if you can't see, it's pretty hard to write. But I still wrote things down. Those journals and books are kind of entertaining. I actually wrote a book during that time period, which is also quite entertaining. But it was a book that helped me get through that particular challenge. So this coming from me, I love books. And mostly it's because I love learning. I'm one of those people, and I don't know where it comes from, but I think there's people that are like this and there's people that aren't. But I'm one of those people that absolutely adores always learning, always growing, always finding ways to do something better or faster or more efficiently or easier. Knowing that there's always going to be somebody out there that's better at absolutely everything that I could ever do. And that's why it's so important not to compare ourselves to others. If I compare myself to Bailey Rickert, let's say, she did the 30-day challenge book with Russell Brunson and the people at ClickFunnels. If I compared my first summit to her summit with the ClickFunnels organization, which is a billion-dollar company, by the way, I would never even have attempted doing a summit because I would have marked myself off as I'm not capable of doing it right from the very, very beginning. That's why we don't compare ourselves to others. We only compare ourselves to ourselves. So how was I yesterday? Who was I yesterday? Who am I right now? And who am I going to be tomorrow? I get to decide all that. And I never compare myself to other people because, well, okay, I do it sometimes. We all do. And then I catch myself and I say, okay, well, I don't know their whole story. I don't even know part of their story. I might only know a little piece of what they show the world. I don't know everything that they've been through to get to where they are right now. I don't really know what goes on inside their head or their mindset. And that is the number one thing that determines our results in our life, hands down. And people don't want to think about that or admit that, but it absolutely positively is. And in the not so distant future, I'm going to start sharing some things about mindset that I've learned and some times in my life that have really sucked and been bad because of what I let my mindset do to me, how I let my mindset choose and make partnerships and decisions that were totally bad for me by thinking I didn't deserve to have the right partners, thinking I didn't deserve to have the success and prosperity or what it was that I thought I wanted, but I was always undermining myself. And so in the near future, I'll be starting to share some of those things and those experiences because up until this point, I've been afraid to share those things and not super afraid, but kind of afraid because of, well, will people judge me about my choices and my experiences in the past? Well, yeah, some people will, but those people don't matter. What did I learn from it is really the most important thing. And what did I do about each of those challenges? Because all of us face challenges pretty much every day. It doesn't matter who you are or what you're doing. Every single one of us has things that trip us up. We have obstacles. We have challenges. We have problems. We have, situations that we just sometimes look at them and say, I have no idea how I'm going to handle this, but I'm going to put one foot in front of the other and I know I'm going to figure it out. And it's how we rise to the occasion that determines who we are. It's who we are in those tough times, in those challenging times, and how we behave that really shows our true colors to the world. It's not when we're on top of the world and everything's going our way and everything's hunky-dory fantastic that we reveal to the world who we really are. Although we do reveal to the world who we really are all the time. I don't know why most people don't know that. I guess I probably didn't realize that till I probably hit about 50, that everything we do, everything we say, everything we think, everything we feel, somebody outside of us can see that and recognize that and identify that. Not everybody. Actually, the vast majority of people can't and don't. They're all wrapped up in their own little world. But there are people that see us no matter what. There are people that have the ability to understand and relate to us no matter what. And when we need those people, they'll show up in our lives. They show up as teachers. We can learn something from absolutely every single person on this planet if we're open and flexible and wanting to learn something from them. It's really an interesting and enlightening thing when you approach people as whoever they are, wherever they are. I mean, the homeless bum on the street to the CEO of a multinational organization. We can learn something from every one of those people. And it might be a good thing, or it might be that they're just serving as an example of what we don't want. So today I was sharing and talking about creating offers out of ordinary things. So instead of just offering an ordinary all-access pass, I turned that from, hey, here you get access to the videos from the 30-day summit, to an entire package worth thousands of dollars that includes incredible value for the women that choose to participate in that. Then I am adding and created an offer around a 30-day challenge. So it's not just, hey, you get a 30-day challenge, come on in, listen to a video, and we'll give you a lesson every day or a little task every day that you do to create a system for handling customers for your business so you can grow and supersize your business into being whatever you want. And then there's bonus trainings, exact step-by-steps on how to do certain things in different platforms in different areas. There's a members area and a mastermind group. There's Q&A calls, live Q&A calls, yada, yada, yada. And then addressing people's concerns or reasons for not doing it. The biggest reasons people say no to things are, well, confusion. If there's confusion over what you're offering and the result you're going to help them get, they'll say no. So I made that very clear. And then the second two biggest objections are time and money. I don't have time, I don't have the money, or I don't see the value in the money. Well, by creating this offer and offer stack, it's an incredible value. It's 20-fold at least the value of what they're going to pay for it. And then to negate what they're going to pay for it and the money objection altogether, what I'm doing is offering a 100% refund for anybody that goes through the 30-day challenge and then leaves me a video testimony about their experience with the challenge. So anybody that does that gets all their money back. So there's no money involved. Is there some time involved? Yes. But I think, I'm deciding this right now, I will commit to making the day's lesson under 10 minutes every single day. Everybody, I don't care how busy you are, because I've been there, believe me, I was busy enough to drop dead. No matter who you are, you've got 10 minutes in your day that you can listen to a video and take one action during the day. So say you need to spend 20 minutes and not spend, you need to invest 20 minutes a day for 30 days to create the framework and the systems and the processes to automate a lot of your customer handling, whether it's from finding customers, attracting customers, creating systems that manage their experience, follow-up systems to communicate with them and build a relationship with them, to create raving fans and lifelong customers for your business. We're going to go over those 5 areas and make sure that in each of those 5 areas, you have the pieces and the framework and the component in place to blueprint out what specifically you are going to do for your business. This allows you a couple of really cool things. Number one, you get a documented process in place that you can use to follow yourself and to delegate parts of it to other people. It's very important as you grow and build your business that you create systems and processes that other people can help you do. It also is going to give you consistent framework to build on and continuously improve all of the things that you do. So you incorporate the things that work for your business and you throw away the things that don't work. So say, for example, you want to do Facebook Lives and you find out, like I have, that Facebook Lives are like caca and don't do anything for attracting the type customers that you want. But you do discover that you can take that same Facebook Live and you can put it on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is actually starting their own live channel coming down the road, which is going to be really powerful. Like they're kind of late to the game, but that's okay because Instagram's already got it. I think it's been at least a year that Instagram, maybe not quite a year, but Instagram added it about a year ago and it's under 10 minutes. LinkedIn, you can upload a video, but it's got to be under 10 minutes. But they're going to go and have their own, just like YouTube and Facebook Live and Instagram, ability to actually go live in your LinkedIn, which is going to be really powerful for people like me that LinkedIn is my platform. But you might discover LinkedIn's your platform, so you're going to not do Facebook Lives anymore. You're just going to create your content on LinkedIn or the platforms that work for you. You're going to learn and continuously improve and do what works for you. That's the power of this. So all about taking the ordinary, making it extraordinary by adding as much value as you possibly can for people. I think I want to say it was Chet Holmes, but it wasn't Chet Holmes. I think it was Dan Kennedy that said, it wasn't Dan Kennedy either. I don't remember who it was, but they said there's no competitive advantage to being the second least expensive in your market. So, but there is a huge competitive advantage to being the most expensive in your market. So I'm not creating offers that are the most expensive in the summit industry. I don't know if there is a summit industry. I guess I'd have to research that a little more. I just knew it was something that I felt compelled to do for women business owners. And so I just ran with it. And did I give myself enough time to do it? Absolutely not. Have I learned a ton from doing it that I'm rolling into and going to improve dramatically for the next summit? Absolutely, positively. Will I maybe do another customer summit down the road, even this year? Maybe, because this is such a huge topic and so critical to the foundation of your business. And so many of us, not just women business owners, but so many business owners, we take that leap of faith into running our own business only to find out that there's key components and key systems and things that we didn't even consider that we had to take care of to make our businesses successful. There's a reason 95% of all businesses fail. There's a lot of reasons, but one of those is because we don't know what we don't know. And Customers are the lifeblood of our business. So if we don't have customers handled right off the bat from the get-go and ways of improving how we interact with human beings and people, we're going to be in trouble. That's it. I'm going to take off and see what the dogs are barking at. We will talk soon. Bye.